Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a review or first time watching video on Enter the Dragon, and I'm usually not that guy who does these kind of videos, but I thought, why not? Let's switch up the style of my videos for once and change it a bit. So here we are now, and Enter the Dragon, yes, believe it or not, I've actually not seen it. So here it is on the shelf, if I can just get it out here, on glorious 4K. If you've seen my unboxing, you'll know that I've done unboxing this. Let's just move it here. So yeah, very, very excited to watch, as I said. And yeah, it's the last Bruce Lee movie I have to watch. I've seen the original 4, or the ones he did at Golden Harvest, so Big Boss, Fist of Fury, Way of the Dragon, and Game of Death. But this is his most iconic film of all time, and I can't believe I've not seen it until now. So I'm watching it finally tonight at last, and yeah. And also, it's the 50th anniversary of this film, so what perfect time to watch it. So yeah, and yes, I'm sure it's going to be a thrill ride. It's an honour to watch the movie, basically. But yeah, let's stop talking for once, and let's just actually get into the player and yeah, start watching the movie. Okay, so we have the 4K and the Blu-ray. I think I'll go for the 4K since I want to view this film in the best quality possible. And yeah, as the 15 version, I don't know what the difference is, but we'll find out, I guess. Okay, so we just open it up. We pop the disc in. And we wait for the menu to load. Oh man, I'm actually getting chills from just hearing the music and the menu. Oh my god. So it's asking me to, well, it's not asking me, but like, it's now giving me an option to also watch the special edition or the theatrical version. And I might watch both at one point, but for today, first time watching the movie, probably go for theatrical because I want to see how it was seen back in 1973, 50 years ago, when people went to see this movie in the cinemas. So we'll play, and yeah, see you after the movie. Can't wait, oh my god.
I've come to speak to you about a tournament of martial arts.
What's your style? You can call it the art of fighting without fighting.
Where do you come from?
Welcome. You honor our island.
I have a funny feeling we're being fattened up for the kill.
Let the tournament begin.
Boards don't hit back.
Go!
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
You have offended my family, and you have offended the Shaolin Temple.
It is like a finger pointing away to the moon.
Don't concentrate on the finger, or you will miss all that heavenly glory.
Okay, so I've just finished watching the movie, and oh my god, it was such a blast. So let's get into my review. The movie is one of a kind. It's really, really special to me because I know, like, Bruce Lee, an absolute legend, the GOAT. My dad loved him, and I love him. I love martial arts. He's just such a great guy, and I'm sad that he passed very young, of course. Just when he was getting famous, just when he was getting a lot of fame and success, when his films starting to get really popular with, of course, like Fist of Fury and Way of the Dragon and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's really, really unfortunate that he passed away, sadly, in 1973. So yeah, this is also the 50th anniversary of not only his passing, but this movie. This movie came out 50 years ago, can't believe that. And yeah, whilst it was before my time, I can understand the pain and stuff, and the feel, and like the whole feeling of this movie, because it was excellent. Cast first, so Bruce Lee, John Saxon, and like Jim Kelly are probably the main big three stars in this movie. They're all excellent. The chemistry between them three is really really good, especially Roper and Williams, Jim Kelly and John Saxon's characters, who are friends. But yeah, it's just such a fun chemistry. I really do like it when they're on screen together. And same with Shai. Not gonna pronounce it properly, but Ken, the main bad guy, the guy who plays the main big baddie, Han, in this movie. He was excellent as the villain. Han is a great villain. I really, really enjoyed him as a villain. His notorious and personality and stuff. His intentions were really good, and yeah, it was just really, really fun overall. And yeah, that's what I would say for the main like cast. But there's also a lot of people like Anna Capri and even Angela Mao, who was a really popular Chinese female star in the early 70s as well. But yeah, there's also cameos from a young Sammo Hung, Jackie Chan, and Yuen Wah. Sammo makes an appearance at the start. If you notice, he's the guy Bruce fights in the beginning. Jackie's like a little guard when Bruce is on the ground. He gets his neck snapped. I noticed that since being a Jackie fan myself. And then Yuen, I didn't notice this, but my dad pointed out, he was a tournament fighter and also acted as Bruce's stunt double in the movie, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, martial arts, and the martial arts is absolutely brilliant in this movie. I mean, it is updated by today's standards, and that makes sense. It can be goofy, but it is brilliantly executed. I loved it. It's just so fun to watch. I will never get tired of watching it. I watched, I think, the final scene where Lee and Han face off in the Hall of Mirrors about a dozen times now. It's just an iconic scene. And I think anyone who's not even seen this movie will recognise that iconic image of Bruce in the Hall of Mirrors with the red scars over him. That is probably the most famous image that this film has to offer because it's just excellent. But there's also a lot of fantastic fight scenes such as, the underground fight scene where he's fighting all the guards and he's using the nunchucks and stuff and the big long staff. And there's also the fight scene where he fights Mohara in the tournament. It's just a lot of great stuff in here. And yeah, also I do like how Jim Kelly and John Saxon get their time to shine on screen with some fights as well. Obviously not as much as Bruce's, but yeah. And Bolo Yeung, I've got to say, Bolo Yeung, he's a henchman in this movie. He's really good as well. He was in Bloodsport as well, which is a fantastic movie as well. But yeah, back to the topic. Yeah, it was great. The action is probably one of the main elements of this film that is just so great, and I absolutely love it. I also enjoy the spy and crime elements of this film. It's really really interesting and cool to see, like Lee having to infiltrate Han's Forbidden Island as such a really fun concept, and they executed that really really well in my opinion. And the fact that he staged it as a martial arts tournament to cover up his drug smuggling operation is fantastic. And the crime as well, the drugs smuggling stuff is just really really good in my opinion as well. But yeah, I honestly don't have any negatives to say about this film. If I'm being honest, it was basically perfect in every way, and yeah, it was just a blast from start to finish. Like there's also a certain feeling when I watched the movie going into it. It was like anxiety mixed with like excitement. It was just a feeling I couldn't describe, but it was just fantastic. And I'll never forget a feeling. It was so good. A feeling I really really enjoyed it. Having it was just a really weird feeling, but yeah, a good feeling. I was nervous going into this movie, but then I loved it. It was just a blast from start to finish. It's so exhilarating, this movie. I could probably rewatch it again and never get bored of it. And yeah, as I said, it was sad that this was his final movie, his final completed movie before doing half a Game of Death and passing throughout that production. But yeah, in the end, Enter the Dragon is not only a iconic and a classic movie, and it's not only a fantastic movie because it is a fantastic movie. It's also probably the definitive martial arts movie, the ultimate martial arts movie, and a pure work of art. This movie deserves to belong in the time capsule and watched by future generations to come, so they can see how this kind of martial arts movie was back then, because it's absolutely brilliant. And I keep saying it, but I really, really do mean it. It's probably my top 10 favourite movies of all time because, yeah, it's just excellent. And I have to give it, out of 10, probably a 9 or 9.5, or either 10 out of 10. And out of 5 stars, definitely a 5. So, yeah. So there you go, there's my first time watching and movie review of Enter the Dragon. If you did enjoy this video, guys, please give this video a like, subscribe to Fun Studios. Comment down below if you've seen this movie or not, and if you haven't, do give me my opinions on them, because I'd be really interested to see what you think about it. And yeah, there's also going to be a link to the Letterboxd review, or my Letterboxd review, in the description, because I've done a Letterboxd review. So yeah, and make sure to go to follow my Letterboxd account. But yeah, until next video, bye bye.